Hey, what's up, y'all? It's DJ Phanatic Beats, content contributor for liveoffbeats.com. Today I'm going to show you a different video where you can basically have a different workflow in FL Studio. That actually rhymed, my bad. But there's a different way you can produce. Instead of just keep creating patterns, you can actually put everything in the same pattern and then export or kind of just stretch out different patterns based on every single sound. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This is really good, so that way you can get your creative idea out immediately, and that's what music's all about, is getting that creative idea that sparks you immediately, so you can worry about the technical stuff later. So anyway, I'm gonna show you right quick. Oh, and before I begin, if you'd like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at DJ Phanatic Beats or Sounds for Producers on Instagram. So check it out. So for instance, let's keep the BPM at 140 and let's start with a kick maybe. And I have no idea what type of beat I'm gonna make. I'm just gonna create something for an example. So let's kind of make a rhythm here. We can do patterns, fine. It has like a bouncy rhythm, and we're gonna do like put a snare here. Notice I'm creating all this in pattern 1 right here, pattern 1. That clap just sounds random there. We're gonna double up on the snare and actually just shift it a little bit. Let's lower it. There we go. That's what you call layering with your sounds. And with the hi-hat, I think we'll see what we do. We'll start with 2. And we're going to add a little shift to it, get it off the grid, and add a little groove here. Let's do about 30%. Alright, that sounds pretty decent. So next, what we're going to do is jump into Omnisphere. I just looked up a random sound, so I'm just going to kind of see what we're going to do with that. We're going to go into piano roll, and we're going to use the stamp tool and just kind of make some chords here. Let's start with a minor 7, see what happens. We're going to randomly choose a note, a chord. And we're going to copy that and see where we want to go. We're going to copy that. We're going to change that last chord, and we can just, well, let's just keep creating in the piano roll, excuse me. And that pattern is actually a little short, so what we're going to do is keep creating in channel rack just to make it a little longer, and we can just keep that like that. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. Take off the metronome. There we go. So we kind of got a groove here, and what I'm going to do is change that last chord. I don't know, I'm not feeling the minor seventh, so we can try a different chord. It's all right. It's always good to experiment, you know, with different type of chords. This is a major seventh, so we'll just see what happens. Close, close. That'll work. So also what I'm going to do is kind of make a little bass to follow that. And just check our snap to grid. It's on half step, so that's cool. And usually you want to follow the bass note, or you can find, or at the top as well. It depends if it's inverted too. I don't want to get into theory, but I'm just showing you a different way to produce. So we're all making all these different sounds in one pattern. Okay, I'm just flowing, getting the idea out. So let's jump back into the piano roll. I'm gonna kind of duplicate what's going on in the chords here. That's F sharp 6, I believe. And let's start at the beginning. And then we have a C sharp 6, so it goes down. Back up, and then A6, A natural. Highlight them all, control down. And you can do like a little melody at the top. This is just for demonstration. We're going to keep these short. Alright, so now that we got, you know, something that we're happy with, you make it whatever way you want. You know, you can copy this, but this is just for demonstration, and I just made this up off the top of my head. You know, work on it, get it sounding exactly how you hear it in your head. And what you can do, this is all one pattern. What you can do is take this right here, all that you created. Notice there's only one pattern. And what you want to do, go to patterns and go to split by channel. Right here, select that, and it does this little dance sometimes. And what you can do, notice there's multiple patterns here, so you actually move the patterns based on whatever order that you want. So every sound that you just used is on its own pattern. So I usually like to keep what I started with, so I'm gonna put the kick at the top, snare second, hi-hat third, and forgive the lengths here, and the clap, I believe 4. It looks like I missed the clap for some reason, and then the chords last. So when you hit play in song mode, it plays the same way you recorded it, recreated it. Looks like I missed a clap here. Sorry, I'm a perfectionist sometimes. So there you have it. So that's a quick way of getting, and you know what I would recommend is, you know, you can always route it to the mixer. I mean, you already have what you created off the top of your head and in different patterns, and you created it in one pattern. So what you can do is double click on these, go to the mixer, go to channel 1, insert 1, right click, go to channel routing, and route selected channel starting from this track. And what it does, it routes them based on the name that you have here in the sounds, and you can always rename them here, which will transfer to here, or you can just rename them here in the mixer. So there you have it. That's a quick way of getting your idea out, and a different way of producing in FL Studio. I'd seen a lot of really high-end super producers produce like this. It's really fast, and you know, I actually recommend it. I don't do it all the time. I go back and forth from the old way of, you know, creating a pattern like this and then just plopping it here and doing that sound, going to the next one. But you notice you're actually clicking and you're stopping that momentum of creativity. So doing it this way definitely could, you know, boost your workflow, get your idea out more. And, you know, sometimes when you have like a melody that you had in your head, if you don't get it out, you'll forget it. So you definitely don't want that to happen. It could be like your Grammy winning song. It could be, you know, Billboard top 10 or whatever. So anyway, again, DJ Phanatic Beats. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm a content contributor for liveoffbeats.com. And if you'd like to follow me, you can follow me on Instagram at DJ Phanatic Beats or Sounds for Producers. Make sure you experiment with this different technique and keep making great music. All right, peace.